Hey everyone! Lately, there's been a lot of talk about cloud gaming. I'm going to assume that this audience knows what cloud gaming is and what its potential benefits are. Cloud gaming has been around for more than 20 years, and man, it's been a roller coaster ride. But let's talk about why its future is bright. As I've often said, history is littered with the carcasses of dead cloud gaming initiatives. Let's reference just a few of those. From Sega Channel in the mid 90s, a project I was briefly involved with, where games were streamed via coax cable to TV set top boxes, to the more recent and high profile shuttering of Google Stadia, all of these efforts and others have failed. Now, some were great fail up ventures. For example, I would love to fail like Gaikai did, being acquired by Sony for $380 million. That's a pretty fantastic failure. Despite that rocky history, cloud gaming is on the rise. If you look at the video game industry as a whole, we're set to grow just 10% over 3 years. However, if you look at cloud gaming specifically, that's forecast to grow by 3.4x during that same time frame. I dare say that games not offered via the cloud will miss some pretty significant opportunities. So, why cloud gaming and why now, particularly given its ugly past? Traditionally, there have been four significant walls, that I'll call them, that game studios have had to climb over to be successful at cloud gaming: infrastructure, access, tools, and costs. Infrastructure was inadequate to serve low latency gaming. In terms of access, broadband internet was not widespread. Where tools are concerned, there has been very little commercially available for this specific use case. Finally, the high cost of cloud gaming has not been sustainable for studios, and the value proposition to end users has not been compelling. Now, those walls are coming down. Let's tackle each one of these on their own. First of all, infrastructure is becoming ubiquitous. By the end of 2023, there were close to 11,000 data centers worldwide. That's up 38% in just 3 years. Furthermore, the global data center construction market is forecast to grow from nearly $260 billion in 2023 to close to $350 billion by 2028. This will lead to more people globally having lower ping times, which is essential for compelling cloud gaming experiences. Secondly, internet speeds have doubled in the last 4 years, from under 24 megabits per second to nearly 49 megabits per second today. Furthermore, internet access has nearly doubled from 35% of the global population in 2014 to over 66% in January 2024. Now, cloud gaming is hard, and traditionally there have been few tools to make it easier. In my 28 years of experience in the games industry, it's been my observation that up to 20% of a game's budget goes to IT related matters, what I like to call undifferentiated heavy lifting, the stuff that contributes very little to the creative quality of a game. Things like network programming, live ops support, back end and front end development, and so on. There are quite a few commercially available tools for these functions today, enabling studios to focus on creative development. However, few cloud gaming tools have been available. Now, as a shameless plug here, I will tout my own company's mission to democratize cloud gaming, empowering game studios of any size to launch and operate their own cloud gaming platforms. Of course, other great tools are emerging as well. Finally, cloud gaming is expensive. The cost of infrastructure, whether it be through the public cloud, AWS, GCP, Azure, and others, or through your own or leased bare metal servers, hybrids thereof, and everything in between, has been and will continue to be expensive. Those costs are not going to be commoditized anytime soon. However, A saturation of providers is making the marketplace for infrastructure more competitive. And I personally have seen at least some price relief to game developers as quality of service has actually gone up. The greater path to increasing profits in cloud gaming, though, does not lie, I believe, within the infrastructure component. Rather, the proliferation of cloud gaming tools enables developers to decrease production costs or, ideally, shift those costs to other, more creative endeavors. Many of these tools give the game developer more business freedom. Freedom to determine their own pricing models, freedom to select their own distribution channels, freedom of control over marketing, and most importantly, freedom from the largely monopolistic cloud gaming platforms and their associated costs. So, there you have it. The four significant walls studios had to climb over to be successful are coming down. But what about consumer sentiment? Are gamers willing to spend money on cloud gaming? This is something that is also changing, as evidenced by the following. A recent state of play report by Exola has shown research that 34% of gamers are willing to spend up to $30 a month on cloud gaming. The future of cloud gaming is indeed bright. Thank you for watching. For more information, I recently published a more in depth article on the future of cloud gaming. You can access it here. I would also love to get your thoughts on the future of cloud gaming. Please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.